Today we are going to learn about nutrition. Nutrition is very essential for life. Many organisms depend on one or other type of nutrition. Basically, there are two modes of nutrition: autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. Nutrition is the science of how food affects the body, providing energy, building material for growth, and maintaining bodily functions. Good nutrition is crucial. From childhood, we might have learned different types of nutrition. Our diet basically contains carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Every part of these is very crucial for us. We have to take right amount of carbs, proteins, fats, and vitamins to our body for a healthy, balanced diet. Few examples are carbohydrates are potatoes. For proteins we can eat meat, eggs, milk. Fats might be some foods. Vitamins and minerals can be found in green leafy vegetables. Like this, we need to eat all kinds of food to maintain a balanced diet. Now we are going to discuss about different modes of nutrition. So basically there are two types: autotrophic nutrition and other is heterotrophic nutrition. From class 7th we have a slight idea about autotrophic and heterotrophic. Autotrophic is nothing but plants prepare their own food through process called photosynthesis, and heterotrophic is organisms depend on other organisms for their food. Few examples of autotrophics are plants, algae, and some bacteria. And for heterotrophics, animals, fungi, and we humans are also examples of heterotrophic because we depend on them for our food. And both the type of nutrition is very crucial for ecosystem and energy flow. Autotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition is nutrition in which inorganic materials like carbon dioxide, water are utilized to prepare organic food by process of photosynthesis. Plants use photosynthesis and some sort of bacteria use chemosynthesis. So it is common in bacteria. They use some chemical components for energy. Examples in ecosystem are algae and some different bacteria. Autotrophs are primary producers in energy flow. Heterotrophic nutrition. It is a kind of nutrition in which organisms do not possess the ability to synthesize their own food. They depend on autotrophs for their food supply directly or indirectly. Heterotrophs play a vital role in ecosystem. There are different types of heterotrophs: saprophytic nutrition, parasitic nutrition, and holozoic nutrition. Examples are animals, fungi, humans, and we depend on some other way on plants, or animals depend on some type of bacteria. So we all are dependent on autotrophs for our food. If we see in detail heterotrophic nutrition, we can see animals. There are various consumers. For example, if we see herbivores, they depend on plants, whereas in carnivores, they depend on animals itself. And we are omnivores. We depend on both plants and animals. Humans eat different types of foods. Some are vegetarians and some might be non-vegetarians. But altogether, we depend on autotrophs, and fungi acts as decomposers, and fungi breaks down organic matters, returning nutrients to the ecosystem. Now we are going to discuss about saprophytic nutrition. Saprophytes depend on other organisms like dead and decaying matters for their food. Example, fungi. Fungi breaking down organic material, showcasing saprophytic nutrition. We can see mushroom, and earthworms digest decaying matter and helps to enrich soil. The vegetable waste in the kitchen acts as decomposer to the soil and it gives the quality life for the plant. It helps the soil in many ways. Parasitic nutrition. Parasites are nothing but they live inside or outside of a host and derive their nutrition from it. Example Cuscuta. They are plant parasites. So they obtain their food or nutrition from the host. Holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition is nothing but animals take in solid food and break down inside the body. Examples are humans, carnivores, and herbivores. Holozoic organisms contribute to energy flow and nutrition cycle. In this feeding mechanism, it involves ingestion, digestion, absorption of nutrients. From above table, we can see types of nutrition, definition, examples, and role in ecosystem. Nutrition in amoeba. It's one of the very crucial topic in this chapter. It involves ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and egestion. First step is ingestion. Food is taken into the body through pseudopodia and then digestion. The food is broken down into simpler forms to absorb. Next, third step is absorption. Simple food particles diffuse into the body. And fourth step, assimilation. Food absorption is utilized in the body to release energy. Digestion. The indigestible waste is thrown out of the body. Everyone just remember a point that in exam point of view, if they ask to write about nutrition in amoeba, there isn't much matter to write. So we have to draw the diagram too. It's very important to draw neat and labeled diagram of four step nutrition in amoeba. Don't forget to label nuclei, pseudopodia and food vacuole. There isn't a particular shape for amoeba, so we can draw in any closed surface shape. We have been learning about photosynthesis since childhood, but let me retell you. Photosynthesis is nothing but the process of food prepared by plants. Plants take different items like carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, and gives us oxygen in return. In exam point of view, if asked about photosynthesis, do not forget, I repeat, do not forget to write photosynthesis equation. It's very important. Stomata. Stomata are tiny openings on the surface of leaves. A stomata consists of two guard cells, one a opening one and a closed one. We can or in some leaves we cannot see stomata through our naked eye. Sometimes we might require microscope to see clearly the structure of stomata. Stomata regulate gas exchange, allow carbon dioxide and release oxygen. Stomata is very essential for photosynthesis by controlling water loss. Now we are going to discuss about human digestive system. It has various parts and they perform different functions. Each organ has its own function and its own speciality. So, alimentary canal. Alimentary canal is basically long tube extending from mouth to anus. The digestive system. Digestive system breaks down food into smaller components that can be absorbed and utilized by the body, involving several organs and enzymes. Mouth enzymes plays crucial role. Digestion begins in the mouth, where enzymes in saliva starts breaking down carbohydrates and chewing increases surface area for enzyme action. Even small intestine and stomach plays different important roles. The small intestine is the primary site for nutrition, absorption and where digestive food mixes with bile and pancreatic juices to maximize nutrient breakdown. Stomach uses acidic gastric juices to further digestion, breaking it down into semi liquid forms called chyme, which moves to small intestine. The alimentary canal is about 6.5 to 9 meters long that passes through the body cavity from mouth to anus. It consists of mouth, buccal cavity, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and anus. In addition, there are many digestive glands such as salivary glands, liver, pancreas, which are located within it. They perform different functions. Let's discuss about mouth and buccal cavity. This plays the very first and crucial role. Cheeks, lips, teeth, and tongue. These aren't just parts. Cheeks and lips. They form the opening and wall of the oral cavity. They are highly sensitive and help in detecting the degree of hotness and texture of the food. Teeth. There are two jaws. A fixed jaw, it is upper jaw, and movable jaw, it is lower jaw, with the tongue in between of both of them. Both jaw bear teeth, which are used to cut and chew or masticate food into smaller pieces. Tongue. It is a thick muscular organ covered by mucous membrane. It contains taste buds and helps in mixing saliva and food. Salivary glands. There are three pairs of salivary glands in humans. Saliva contains water, mucus, a buffer, and enzymes called salivary amylase and lysozyme. Functions. Saliva moistens the food particles and helps in the swallowing. It helps to clean the mouth and teeth. It allows to experience the taste of the food by acting solvent which dissolves food particles to stimulate taste buds. Small intestine. Small intestine is a tube like structure and the longest part, about 7 meters long, of alimentary canal. Small intestine completes digestion of nutrients and absorbs products of digestion and transports the remaining residues to large intestine. The length of the small intestine in grass eating plants like herbivores is longer than in the carnivores. Pancreas. The pancreas has an exocrine function of producing pancreatic juice that aids in digestion. The pancreas is closely associated with small intestine. Liver. Liver is the largest gland in human body and weighs about 1.5 kilogram in adult human being. It is located in the upper right side of the abdominal cavity. Small intestine function. Nutrient absorption, digestive enzymes and bile salts action. Primary site for absorption of vitamins, minerals and nutrients takes place in small intestine. Large intestine. Large intestine is about 1.5 to 1.8 meters long and is wider than small intestine. Temporary storage of indigestible food matters. Large intestine absorbs water and electrolytes. Large intestine hosts beneficial bacteria that ferment undigested food. Nutritional requirements in human beings. Everyone should follow a balanced diet. Nutrients are required to everyone. Nutritional needs vary by age, gender, physical activities levels. Children, pregnant women, and athletes require different proportions of nutrients. Balanced diet must include a variety of foods to ensure adequate intake of essential nutrients for optimal health. Understanding food labels helps individual to make dietary choices. No matter of age, everyone should follow healthy eating habits. Everyone should have a portion control. Practicing mindful eating involves paying attention to hunger cues and savoring meals. Thanks for watching, and please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe.